Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your daily read or your What's Crackin' for Saturday the 29th. Now I'm going to admit something to you. I got the dates wrong yesterday. So I've warned everybody about my thing with dates. I don't know what it is. I don't know whether it's I don't know, I just never really been good with dates. I'm not, people say to me, oh, it's so-and-so's birthday. And I think, well, unless you're really close to me and family, I'm terrible at remembering dates. So I write them all on the calendar. And it's the only way it works for me. So today is Saturday the 29th. And I've got it written on my board here so I don't forget. So we'll see what's cracking for Saturday the 29th. Now, before we go any further, I want to say a huge thank you for people who've subscribed to my channel. I truly am quite humbled by the response I've had, and I can't stress to you how much it just means to me. A couple of times I've just burst out crying because it just is so huge for me. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you on board. Please join us. I also want to say thank you to those people who've been giving me feedback but haven't in any way been negative. It's been very constructive for me, and I don't matter how old you are, it's really good to learn. So a couple of people have given me feedback on my channels about the readings coming from both perspectives. So although I'm reading for Aries, sometimes the reading actually resonates more for the person who's watching that is a cross-watcher. So I became very conscious of that yesterday, and I shall talk about that in the future. Anyway, so on to the reading. We're going to use the Morgan Greer Tarot this morning. Let's get cracking, huh? What's on for the good peeps? Saturday the 29th. Page of Rods has come out. Okay, so we talk about the page as being a very young energy, very small energy. It doesn't matter. This guy's hugely passionate, whether he's small, young, or what. You see the new growth here? So for something passionate for him, it's just starting for him. Whoever this person is, they're about to send you a message of some kind. Now, as you know, this can be a message regarding love because it's passionate, but it's more about the passion, the sexuality. It still could be something to do with, other areas of your life, such as work, career, but it's something that you're very passionate about, and you're about to get some sort of insight into this. Now, the wands can mean a number of things, and I feel like for some of you it might be that you've been waiting for a house to come through, because I strongly feel this is a message about a house or property. So for you people who are waiting for some news like that, it looks as though something positive is coming your way. The wands can also talk about travel, so maybe some of you have got some confirmation, you've been approved for your holidays and you're ready to travel somewhere. So we'll see anyway. Okay, so the first card out is the Ace of Rods. Well, that's very interesting because I've just said to you that a number of things can happen, and the Ace of Rods talks about a brand new beginning. Now, it's amazing because look at the growth on this. So it's almost like you've gone from the page to this huge amount of growth now. So you're ready to really embrace this, whatever it is. Now, it can be a new start in love. Generally, it's a very passionate thing. So it could be that, you've gone into something new and it's very sexual, very passionate. There may not be any love at the moment, but there's definitely this huge potential for something to come along after that. It could be that you've just started up some sort of business and look at it growing very, very quickly, a bit like me on YouTube, really. It could be anything like that. It could be, as I said, buying a new house, having a good, a new passionate start in your home. So whatever it is, brand new start here. And the next card out is the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles talks about being left out in the cold. And I feel like this is the energy you've come from here. It's almost like you've found this brand new start because you were in this space before. So maybe you were lacking money. Maybe you've just come into money and now you can do what you want to do. But I feel like this is still quite strong around you even though you're making a new start. So it's very possible that you've moved from this energy into a brand new energy. Okay, and the next card is the Two of Cups. So what I see now is maybe it's very possible for some of you that have been feeling a bit, I don't know, maybe a bit sad or left behind. And now you're moving to a new start with someone. Now, again, this can be very, very much about a partnership. It doesn't have to be relationship. It can certainly be that you've had a new start with someone in partnership after a really tough time. It could be that you're starting to make money after not having a lot of income for a while. And if this is a love relationship, maybe, yeah, you met the love of your life after being on your own for a while, and all of a sudden you can see this potential in your growth. Maybe you're feeling very passionate about someone, but this looks like it could be soulmate energy too. So let's see. Oh, look at this. Can't make this shit up, right? Okay, so Nine of Cups. This is a wish coming true. I sort of love this guy in front here, but he does look like he's had a bit too many of those cups, doesn't he? He's got a very, gin blossoms rosy face. So to me, he's probably indulged a bit too much in those cups. But it doesn't matter, because this is what you wanted. This is, all your dreams coming true. So you may feel a bit sort of, I don't know, smug, but I think it's okay. If you've waited a long time for this, it's all right to smile. All right to feel, a bit cocky, a bit cocksure of yourself. Okay, and then we have the Three of Cups coming in. So this is about celebration here. Now, I know that, this card can sometimes conjure up a third person. At this stage, I can't see it. It may happen after, but not at this moment. For me, this is about you celebrating something amazing. So if you've secured some sort of job, business, career, home, love, whatever it is, you are really celebrating this. And I'm not talking about, just drinking it up. I'm talking about, you want to talk about it to people. You want to engage people about it. You want to shout it to the rooftops, that sort of energy. And I feel like you have lots of support to do that. But there are three women on this card, and it always says to me, maybe this is a time that you share with your friends, sort of talking about your deepest, darkest secrets. Okay, and then we have, the Ten of Swords. So there is some sort of betrayal here. It could be that you've, if this is a career reading for some, it could be that you've secured something, made a new start, and the person who you've partnered up with maybe hasn't been honest with you. If it's a new job, maybe it's just not panning out the way you thought it was. There is some sort of betrayal here. Now, if this is a relationship reading, then I would say to you, you could have had betrayal in the past and you're scared of this relationship, because this is at the moment what it's feeling like. So it could be that the last partner you're with cheated on you, had a third party, and it could be that you're going into this relationship worrying about past deceit. However, this is the end of a cycle. So it could be that you are moving into some sort of relationship, regardless, where you've had past betrayal, but you're willing to let this go now in order to have something really really spiritual, is what they're saying to me. Really, you've wanted this for such a long time, and the Five of Pentacles says that you've been a bit spiritually low, and maybe this is the reason why, and maybe you're learning to let this go because of what happened in the past. And it could be that Three of Cups is still about celebrating. And then we have a Knight of Rods here. So the Page of Rods come up at the beginning. We have the Ace of Rods in your reading, and now we have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like this to me is the offer that was coming in. This is the offer. Look, I feel like even though this card's here not telling me it's from a new person, and it could be new for lots of you, but now I've seen this card here, I'm thinking this is a second offer from someone, and that makes me think that you've either had a previous offer and now the bigger offer's coming in. So maybe you had a date or two, and now this person's coming in to tell you how they really feel about you. That's very possible. Or it could be that you had a bit of fling with someone in the past and now they're coming in with a bigger offer. And I feel like it's come after a time that they could have betrayed you in the past, And when I say betrayed, they may not have stabbed you dead like this poor guy lying with his swords in the back, but maybe they didn't follow through before. Maybe they left you sort of out in the cold, and now this time they're coming back with the real deal. Okay, yeah, here it is. Look at that. Beautiful. So what's happened here for a lot of people is I feel like you've now got a new start with someone who left you out in the cold a long time ago. I think you've been wishing for this. I think in the past they chose to be with someone else and let you down. And now they've decided it's you they want and they're coming back. Now, if this is a job or a business or career, then it's much the same thing. I feel like perhaps you have worked with them previously, or they've sort of talked it up doing something with you and they didn't follow through on it, and now you're getting the follow through. They've realised your value. But there's definitely something coming in for many people here that is something that you love to do, or a new love. And certainly with the Two of Cups in this picture, I'd say to you, this is a good chance it's a soulmate, and that's why you've already done a round with them. Soulmates tend to do that a little bit, for good or bad. Okay, and then we have the Chariot. Nice. So this talks about you moving forward now. So I like this a lot, because what this says to me is this has actually put you in a position now where you can let go of any of the past betrayals and hurts, and you can move forward on this. I feel like you're confident. You have your power back, and you know how to work with this energy now. So it's almost like from past energy, you've learned how this person needs to be. I don't want to say needs to be treated. So let's say in a way that they need to be guided towards this now. So it's sort of like, you know, I'm not prepared to put up with this. I'm not prepared to put up with that. If you want to move forward with me under these circumstances, then I can give you a great time. That type of energy. And then we have the Hanged Man. So I feel like here, you're still not 100% sure whether you want to move forward on this, okay? I feel like this is a, you know, a wait and see sort of, I can't give you an answer yet. Give me a little bit of time here. I need to get myself straightened out. I need to understand this direction. Because you're now taking this time to go back and re-look at things. With the Hanged Man, it sort of talks about enlightening yourself. He doesn't have an enlightenment here, but he's definitely looking at things from a different perspective. So it seems to me you're not quite ready to accept this offer, and I don't blame you. If you've been messed around and, you know, somebody's taken you for granted, hasn't realised your value, you know, may have sent you off into a ghosty state, hasn't been calling when they said they would, hasn't been following through, and then all of a sudden they come bounding through the door with this fabulous offer, yeah, I'd be saying, hang on a moment, hold your horses. I need time to think about this. And it's definitely the feeling I get here. So I'll see if we can squiddle in a quick oracle card today, because I ran over yesterday and it's so hard to upload these silly videos once they go over 15 minutes. Okay, oh, gee, I'm finding it hard to even get one of these to come out for you. Oh, there we go. Oh, let it go. Okay, so I don't know if the message here is to let stuff go from your past. Let the past go. Give this person a fresh new start. They've probably come in and told you they've changed. They're not, you know, so if you had a bit of a fling with them in the past, maybe they've given away those sort of player habits, and now they're willing to make this true and real offer to you. But still, honestly, just remember they're still at the Knight of Rods. They haven't reached the kingdom yet. So maybe it's time to, you know, give them that one more shove and let them come back when they really are serious. Okay, guys, that's your reading. Thank you.